Well, hello there. Welcome to vlog number 55. Now, I know this is supposed to be a special or different vlog, but to be honest, I forgot that it's supposed to be a special and different vlog, so I didn't plan anything. So at the last minute, I just decided that why not sit on my bedroom floor? I haven't done that yet. So here I am on my bedroom floor. I haven't actually shrunk. These are my closet doors behind me. Closetness. But yeah, that's why I appear to be in such a low position, because I'm on the floor. So anyway, wow, that mirror is really bugging me. So, okay. Anyway, that's what I'm doing for this vlog. Next special vlog on 60, I'll try to have my desktop running and do something that's actually kind of neat. Like, I was thinking about cutting up all my vlogs and kind of stringing them together with some music to kind of show a video slideshow, kind of the progression of my vlogs in the past, year and a half that I've been doing them. So it should be interesting, but I gotta get a lot of crap. I gotta get a video card, I gotta get a capture card, I gotta get a new webcam. Printer I do need, been needing for a while, but it's not a dire need, so I've been putting it off, but I really should get one. They're not that expensive and they are helpful. So anyway, yeah, so I didn't actually have any topic picked out for today. I just decided I'd cover some things that I can cover fairly easily, that I've gotten some questions from some viewers. They're pretty easy to answer. Like, number one, is Tamsin planning to come to the United States soon? Answer is no, because she has, other obligations to take care of where she's at, and we're trying to save up money, and plus coming out here is kind of boring. So she wants to come out here, I want her to come out here, see my family, see where I live, see how I live, but right now it's not going to happen anytime soon. So answer to that's no. And another thing, are transsexuals mean to each other? Now, I don't think that it has anything to do with being transsexual. I think it has to do with being a person. People are mean to other people. If you've ever worked in retail and had to deal with a lot of customers, you're going to realize that a lot of people are rude and considerate assholes. So it doesn't have to do with them being transsexual, it has to do with them being a person. Now, there could be some jealousy issues. Say, like, someone got to transition when they were 18, had everybody in their family bending over backwards, paid for everything, and, turned out looking very, very gorgeous and, had a very easy time with it. Somebody else may have had to wait till they were 40 years old, got disowned by everybody that they know, lost all their friends, all their family, and didn't turn out so well. Maybe had a botched surgery in there, but, there could be some jealousy issues for why other people are mean to each other, but I really don't think it has to do with being trans. I think it has to do with being a person. And I guess I shouldn't say tran or tranny anymore, considering I've gotten some flack about that lately. I think it's easier than saying the whole freaking word transsexual, but I guess if it's offensive or derogatory, then I won't do it anymore. And another question I have there is, are transsexuals afraid to transition? Now, I think the answer to this is an absolute yes. You'd be crazy not to transition and to be scared of transitioning. If you're not afraid, then you got something going on up here that's probably not firing correctly. It's a complete 180-degree change in your life. Nothing's going to be the same. It's going to be completely different. And that's a little bit of a scary thought. Plus, there's surgeries, and I think everyone's afraid of surgery. It's not an easy thing to do. You could get botched. Maybe the anesthesia is going to fail. If you're going for surgeries, that is. And, there's going to be lots of things that are expensive. You're going to have, like, a new wardrobe, you're going to have hormones, you're going to have therapy, you're going to have a final surgery. And let's not forget, final surgery is rather expensive. There's going to be electrolysis, there's going to be voice training, there's tons of things you got to consider. And if you're going to consider all this and try and transition when you're young, which everyone says you should because you're going to get the best results the younger you are, a lot of people that are young don't have a lot of money, especially if they're like 17 and working at the local Walmart. They're not really going to be able to save up that kind of cash. So yeah, it's scary, even if you have backing from family and friends. And of course, losing your friends and your family, which is always a definite threat of happening. It's a risk. I lost all my friends. I mean, you get new ones after you become who you really are, but it could happen, and that's a scary thought. I mean, someone that's been with you for maybe, say, 9 years suddenly is your enemy and doesn't even want to know you anymore. That's scary. And voice training, being able to be passable, if that's something that you want, that's kind of scary too, because, I mean, you're going to have voice training, you're going to have hormones. Hormones are dangerous, and if they're not, treated with respect, they could be lethal. That's scary. Surgeries are scary. Whether you go for the SRS itself or just breast implants or whatever, that's scary. And let's not forget, very expensive. I think in the United States, last time I checked, surgery SRS was around $14,000. I have the money. It's in a special thing right now, and it's not going to be touched. But a lot of people don't have that kind of money and aren't going to get it anytime soon. So, and being disowned by your parents, that is a huge, huge threat for a lot of people. Because some people just can't handle it and don't want to know you. And, maybe getting kicked out of your house and ending up homeless. Maybe losing your job. All these things are extremely scary to consider. And voice training, I mean, I know you can do that for free, so that's not a big deal. But you really should consider it if you're planning on being what we call passable. Because, let's face it, you can look like Claudia Schiffer, the supermodel, and if you sound like Hulk Hogan, let me tell you something, brother, you're probably going to get read like that. Some people, they have a really, really high, confidence level, and they don't really care about being stared at or looked at, and people going, holy crap, that's a guy. Obviously, that's a guy. A voice like that, that's a guy. Some people are self-confident and have a high enough self-esteem they don't really care about that stuff. But there are others that, just get very, like myself included, I get really uncomfortable if someone's staring at me and looking at me like I fell from outer space. Because, I don't know, it's just like, being stared at, just, I don't know, it kind of makes my skin crawl. It's like, would you quit looking at me? Look somewhere else. Please. There's nothing to look at. Unless my teeth are falling out right in front of your eyes. But they're not. So stop gawking. Some people, it doesn't matter, and they'll just like go, hey, how you doing? Make them embarrassed, and then they'll go away. But not everyone has that ability. So yeah, and I guess what I'm saying is if you're not scared to transition, then either you're a little messed up in the head or you're extremely courageous. Which both things are nothing really to be ashamed of. If you can do that, more power to you. And just in closing, before I run out of time here, I'd like to please ask people to stop sending me hate mail about Vlog 54. Those were actual events that I caught from a fake transsexual myself. Now, my fiance was strung along by this person for 3 freaking years. And wasted a lot of good years on this person. And we found them out to be fake, and she wanted me to do a vlog to point out some things that we discovered about her to maybe help somebody else so that doesn't happen to them. Because nobody wants to waste 3 years of their life on someone who isn't really who they say they are. I never said that these things are things that make you fake. If you do any of these things that I listed, it means you're fake. I didn't say that at all. If you suspect a transsexual of being fake and stringing you along, these are some things you can look for. So you don't get strung along for 3 years and waste a heck of a lot of time on someone who's just going to let you down in the end anyway. Because I know there are some fakes out there, and you got to be careful. So I just thought that I would tell what didn't add up when I heard about this person from my fiance, and maybe it will help somebody. But please, stop saying things like I'm wrong and what I said isn't true, because they are actual events and I am not wrong. So anyway, that's all I have to say on that. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.